Hey there my meaty friends, this is Reed aka CarnivorousChef, and in today's video I'm going to show you 3 ways to boil an egg. Well, really I'm going to show you 2 ways to bake an egg to look like a boiled egg, and then 1 way to boil an egg. They're all very simple and really easy. The only involvement is you taking them out to cool them, really. The rest of the time is just them cooking. I made an Instagram Reels, which is right here.
Internet, the most efficient way to boil eggs, and they tell you to bake it in the oven.
So I wanted to make this video to show you that there are ways to do this, but there are drawbacks into every way you do something. And before we get started, I want you to know that I have a pre-order up for the Kindle version of my book, Becoming a Carnivorous Chef. If you'd like to pre-order the Kindle version of that, the link will be down in the description below. Please follow my Instagram and my community page to keep up with when I will release the print version. It's a little slow right now. I'm hoping to get it released on April 1st, but just follow along if you want to know more. All right, let's get started. For boiled eggs, you're obviously going to need eggs. Yes, this is a set of 1 ingredient recipes. The first one I learned from Chef John over at Food Wishes. It also happens to be my absolute favorite way to boil eggs. Grab yourself a pot or a pan and fill with 1 knuckle of water. This is enough to steam the eggs. This amount of water will also boil really quickly compared to a full pot of water. This method just may be the fastest. A watch pot never boils, so I'll blindfold you for a moment. There we go. Carefully place your eggs down into the pot. I'm going with 2 eggs in all of these methods because there is always a chance that one could burst. Once the eggs are in, cover the lid or, in my case, a bowl. In this experiment, I will be going for a hard boil, which is 12 minutes this way. The least amount of time I use for a soft boil is 7 minutes, just for reference. After your 12 minutes, remove from the pot and carefully place into an ice bath. This is simply ice and cold water to help slow down the cooking of the egg. After a few minutes, crack the eggs and peel. I like to crack mine all the way around, then on the top and bottom, and finally give them a light roll to release the shell. This way seems to be the easiest way for me to get all the shell off. If you have a better method, I'd love to hear about it in the comments. Once peeled, give it a dunk back in your water to get the rest of the crunchy little tidbits off. I'd call that a perfect boiled egg, outside and inside. Sprinkle it with your favorite salt. Mine is Redmond real salt, which you can go to redmond.life and use the code TRASHCHEESE to save 15% off your entire order. While you're shopping for your Redmond products, go ahead and get your air fryer preheating. The site with the highest rated tutorial for this said to preheat to 275 degrees Fahrenheit for about 15 minutes. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Just kidding, let's continue. After it's preheated, pull the basket out and carefully place your eggs into it. Place this back in and set the timer for 16 to 17 minutes. The site said 15 minutes, but as you'll see momentarily, that isn't quite long enough. Once your timer goes off, place these into your ice bath. The eggs, not your huevos. Wait, what? Anyways, you know the drill here. Crack, roll, oh. Well then, crack, roll, peel? For whatever reason, these were super difficult to peel. I could tell by the broken egg that they didn't cook long enough as well. I'm curious to know if this is the reason they didn't peel very well either. It could be user error or poor instructions to the site I used, but this didn't seem any easier or convenient. But that's okay. There's one more method I'm going to show you. The one that made me want to make this video. For the oven-baked quote-unquote boiled egg, set your oven to 275 degrees to preheat. Once it's preheated, place your eggs into a pan or on a dish. Yes, I also had the thought to place eggs directly on the middle rack. However, I also had the vision of cleaning eggs at the bottom of an oven. So, to be safe, place them into a dish in the center rack for about 30 minutes. You know the drill by now. Ice bath, let them cool, peel them, and just look. The same thing happened here that happened to me at the restaurant. Yes, they are boiled pretty well, and the yolk is exactly how I wanted it, but it's very discolored. This wouldn't bother me if I was at home, but if you're presenting something, you want them to look pristine. All of these methods are effective ways to get a boiled egg. There's no doubt about that. I hope you picked up on a new method or just learned something. See y'all next time.